Yo people, what is going on? We are back again with another freaking video. Man, 90 Day Fiancé Season 5 Episode 8, Calm Before the Storm. It's about to be... Does that really make sense? It doesn't matter. Either way though. Shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel. If you're looking to become a member of the channel, the join button is down below. But with that being said though, let's not waste any more time and let's get into this absolute ruckus of madness.
Do you know you were like singing in your sleep? You were just like humming a tune, but it was really cute.
Okay.
Usman and I have been in Tanzania for several days now. Last night, we got into one of the biggest fights that we've ever gotten into, and we made up, and then later, Usman decided to come to my room and spend the night. And then, yeah, so he just fell asleep, so, damn it hurts, and I was like, hey. It was pretty cool. Lovely way for me to wake up today. Look at the glow. Look at the glow. Dewy glow. It's from him.
I enjoyed the night.
Well, I'm glad you did. Waking up too, and the morning was nice too.
Yeah. So maybe I should come in your room again, right?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
In my religion and my culture, it is not allowed to do all this I'm doing with Kimberly, being in her room, holding her hand, without engagement ring.
Weren't you intimate with your ex-wife the first night you met?
So the reason why me and my ex-wife were intimate so quickly because we already proposed before she even arrived. So like we're in it already. And Kimberly, we are not in it. Like we are not in a relationship. That's why we're still.
Wait, hold up. So why doesn't he just tell Kimberly this? Why is he telling the producers and the audience this? Kimberly's the one that needs to know, so therefore she can calm herself down. Like, yo. But okay then. Damn.
I should go and take it in my room.
Your clothes aren't here. I think you should bring some clothes here. Not everything. You can keep
Good day, madam. Look at this side.
I can look at whatever I want. This is my room.
It's your room, but it's my body.
What? You're so funny. You're so shy. That's so cute.
Oh, you can look now.
Hey. It was a great first step that Usman stayed the night. But now I want the other parts of it. I want the kissing. I want the sex. I want the intimacy. I am really trying to be respectful of Usman's culture, but we only have this time together before he goes back to Nigeria and I go back to the States. So I really want our sexual relationship to start tonight.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Okay, pause. Okay, so if Thirsty had a name, maybe we call it Kimberly. If Thirsty had an image, maybe it would be Kimberly. I don't know, but you know what it is? There's nothing wrong with her wanting her man. But that's the problem. He's not your man. The only time it's acceptable to behave like this is when you know that person is either one, your man, or two, they're showing you the same energy back. If they're not showing you the same type of energy, then you need to pipe yourself down because you're just going to continue making yourself look like a freaking... Let me not say the next word out of my mouth, eh? Let's keep it PG.
What's it been?
Super manager.
What's up, bro? I've been calling you. Your number is not in connection.
Yeah, I was having a good time with my Kimberly.
Are you packing?
Yeah. I'm just moving to Kimberly's room.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she wants, and that's what will make her happy. So I really feel like I should do that now.
Let's just get it back. Don't worry.
Oh my God, Soja Boy.
I think when it comes to relationships, Soja Boy is very nice. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but now he's going to bed with her. He needs to ask himself, do I really want this? Can we please her? He's going against his own wish. It shouldn't be that way.
Oh.
She's the happiest woman on earth right now. It's gonna be a sex night. I know.
How do you know that? You know, with Kimberly, the main thing here is that it's not even the attraction. Let's know each other. Let me see her because I never think that she's so attractive. The reality is too good, bro.
So the payback for all this loyalty is love now. Like, you guys are...
I'm not concluding into saying that I am dating her like we're in a relationship.
What are the things keeping you from being fully committed to Kimberly?
I don't want to be rushed because I really want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing for myself. Right?
I get where you're
Yeah, so that's it. I hope Kimberly will understand that the reason why I'm moving into her room is because it's the only way for us to get through, not each other, to get close to each other. It doesn't mean that we are in a relationship yet. So like if I move into her room, that is when, from now to ending of the time, that is when I can make the final decision.
For a guy that was so consistent with the whole potential. When she bought him the PlayStation 5 and the MacBook, he kept saying potential, and really holding his cards at a certain standard. So it is quite fitting, isn't it? But now he wants to do things to please her. But he's saying, oh, it's because, you know, it's so we can get to know each other more. Like, the thing that actually really annoys me about the situation is that Usman is not reading the situation properly. If he stays with Kimberly more, she's going to want that D. His friends just said that. But he's saying he's not going to give her that until they... You know what? Why am I even wasting my energy? This is Usman we're talking about. The same guy who stole a name, the same guy that named himself after another freaking rapper. Difference is he took out 2 letters. What did he do? Bloody hell, man. Do you know what? I'm not even gonna put my energy in this clown because he's a clown. Everything that comes out of his mouth is just cack. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Let's proceed.
Wow, look how beautiful it is out there. That's a good time. Praying that she's there when I land. I'm flying from Detroit, Michigan to Lima, Peru to meet the love of my life for the first time. But before I took off, Mahogany sent me a text telling me that her dad doesn't trust my intentions and doesn't want me to come. And then she stopped texting me altogether. So about an hour into the flight here, and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because I don't know if she's going to be waiting for me when I land. But I'll tell you what, I'm willing to fight for her. Ready to land, and I'm not going to think except for, you know, I say positive.
Pause. I just have to say it now. I'm so sorry, but the fact that he thinks that she's gonna be there, golden, bro. She ain't gonna be there, but okay. Let's keep our high hopes up for good old Benjamin.
Because I think love always wins. This is gonna be good. Optimism. It's proof. Oh my god. This is it. Months in the making. I'm dying inside. Speech in Spanish to tell her, yo estoy feliz y emocionado. Veo mi hermosa princesa. Got my bags. And now, hopefully headed for the love of my life. My heart is racing like 1,000 beats a second right now. I'm about to hyperventilate. I've been texting Mahogany since I got off the plane, but she still hasn't responded. But I'm hoping Mahogany's phone is just off and she's waiting for me where we agreed to meet. The plan was to meet her outside of the taxis, so that's where I'm headed. This place is crazy. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know.
Okay, TLC are getting under my skin. The way they're taking their time with this one. Just announce that she isn't there. Now listen, I get it, man. For some of you guys may be sitting there thinking, hey man, why are you laughing? It's not funny. It's not nice that he had to travel all the way to Peru for her to not turn up. Even though he's already tried to meet up with her twice already and she hasn't turned up. But it's still not funny, man. Have some sympathy for the poor man. You can't laugh at him. This is his life. Yeah, it is his life, and he's not doing a very good job of it, to be honest with you, at this moment in time. Damn, who are you to say that? You can't say that about someone's life. I mean, yeah, I can, because as I'm watching him, this guy is literally making a clown out of it. He's literally making a clown out of himself. It's sad. It's so freaking sad, but it's funny at the same time because he still has this fake hope. This hope that doesn't... Anyway, man, let's just see if this woman turns up.
She still hasn't responded. I just thought that she was going to come, and like, I've come a long way, and I sacrificed a lot, and I don't think it's that much to ask just to, show up. I just feel foolish and stupid. I don't know what else to do.
No me wake up.
Woohoo! Hey! TLC really played that one out, didn't they? They played that out for a while as well. They were like, yeah, let's let this play. Yeah, we could. Oh, it got nasty, man. It got nasty. Okay, sorry, I'm being so over dramatic. I don't know. It's just that, very good things happening right now in my life, you know what I mean? So obviously, I'm a little bit on a high. So yeah, what can I say? Nonetheless though, all I want to say is this. The fact is, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I literally said about 5 minutes ago or less. The fact is, he's tried to meet her on multiple occasions and she has not come on any one of those things, but he still insists on still going. So therefore, that is completely on him, and he needs to learn his lesson. That's the bottom line. Why he's crying and sobbing about all this kind of stuff, I do understand, but I don't really care, because he could have avoided this by not talking to her anymore, because she has been wasting his time. Because she has been wasting his time this whole time. And to be fair, from what I remember, before he even flew over there, she even told him to not come. I'm pretty sure I remember her saying that, oh, something happened, blah, 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 blah. So he already knew that there was going to be a high chance she wasn't going to be there, because the message that he got, that she sent beforehand, wasn't like encouraging for him to come to Peru. But he went anyway. His son warned him. Oh, do you know what? Let's continue.
Has come to an end, and we're heading back to Pereira after a rocky few days. We've only been together for a little over a week, so it surprised me to learn that Jimena has all these issues with my personal hygiene and organization. Jimena's faulting me for things that aren't really, like, that bad per se. At the same time, she's a very organized person, and she's a very clean person, so I also take that into account, but I still think she just overreacted.
No metas ahí gas. El papel higiénico lleno de mocos no se puede meter ahí porque el carro no es tuyo. Tienes que respetar. No, pues tienes una bolsita que me regales, por favor. Dime, no sé cómo será en tu casa, Dios mío.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Tantas parejas y nunca convivió con una mujer. Tal vez él es así cochino porque le falta una mujer en la casa o así. Quiero creer que puede aprender, pero me preocupa. Si nos casamos, no quiero un marido desordenado y sin modales. Ese no es el futuro que yo espero.
No es difícil aprender a ser aseado.
I wanted to tell you about my medical condition, ADHD, which affects my concentration, makes me distracted.
Solo quería contarles sobre todo el TDAH, la condición médica que afecta mi concentración para distraerme.
It's not that I'm doing it on purpose. It's just that sometimes I forget that, say, for example, the clothes are on the floor. I forget that they're there. Then I forget to put it into the washing machine.
No es que lo esté haciendo a propósito. Es solo que a veces me olvido de que dicen, por ejemplo, la ropa en el suelo. Olvidé que están ahí y olvidé ponerlo en la lavadora.
¿Desde hace cuánto tú sufres de esto que se te olvidan las cosas? Explícame bien porque no entiendo nada.
It's almost like a learning disability. It has something to do with the brain. Around middle school, I was diagnosed with ADHD, so I get distracted easily. I'll forget to do certain things. And a lot of things that Jimena wants me to change, like the organization, which is attributed to ADHD, is not all my fault, because it's been like a struggle, like basically my whole life, to try to find other ways to work around it.
Para mí es muy importante saber qué tienes tú, saber sobre ti para poderte ayudar, ¿me entiendes? Quiero que desde ahora en adelante no haya secreto entre nosotros, que seamos honestos del uno al otro si queremos llevar esta relación bien. ¿Estás de acuerdo?
I'm sorry for not telling you this. It's just that, I don't know, I just was afraid.
Lamento no decirte esto, solo tenía miedo.
No hay que tener miedo porque una relación es de dos. Lo que a ti te pasa me afecta a mí, lo que a mí me pasa te afecta a ti. Entonces, debemos de tener confianza para poder llevar nuestra relación muy lejos.
Después de escuchar esto, creo que me siento bien porque hay razones por las que tenemos tanto que aprender del uno al otro.
Yo te amo mucho. No te quiero perder y quiero que aprendas a hacer las cosas bien, ¿bueno?
I love you very much. I don't want to lose you. I want you to learn to do things well good.
Thank you for understanding me, because most people didn't.
Gracias por entenderme porque la mayoría de la gente no lo hizo.
Yo te voy a entender y te voy a ayudar. Bueno.
First and foremost, shout out to her for understanding that obviously he has ADHD. Secondly, he should have already told her off the bat. But thirdly, I understand why he didn't tell her. But fourthly, when you hold information like this from people, you know, it doesn't always turn out well in the end. So that's why it's always better to tell people all of your, you know, everything about you, you know what I mean? Especially the things that are very close as well. And the things that you do or anything that you may have that will affect the other person is very important to tell them. So therefore they know what they're getting into, you know what I mean? And they can get their mindset in the right place and whatnot. So he's very lucky that she's been able to be, you know, to be supportive, which is fantastic, you know. But my advice to anyone else in general away from this is don't hold these kind of information away from like the person you're trying to get to know. Tell them, especially if this is someone that you're looking at and is someone that you desire to marry, you know what I mean? So it's always important. For me personally, straight off the bat, beginning of a conversation, you know, I'll throw in everything there that needs to be said. You know what I mean? If you want to stick around, you want to stick around. If you don't, you don't. It's as simple as that, you know? And a lot of people don't do that. And it's sad. That's why a lot of people end up in toxic relationships, you know, because a lot of people don't want to be completely honest or transparent with everything that is, you know, with everything that the other person should know. Some people try to sugarcoat it. Some people try to lie about it. Or some people just don't say anything about it at all until further notice. And to be honest, if none of those things are applicable, it is something that you should just say straight off the bat. That's it. But hey, you guys give me your opinion on that one. But again, I think he's very lucky and very fortunate that she has been, that she's understanding, because she was highly stressed about his habits, you know, highly stressed about it. But so for her to be understanding is fantastic. But at the same time though, the farting when kissing, he needs to stop that though. Like, yeah, that just has to go, because that's just not appropriate, you know what I mean? Like, come on now, you know, it's a moment of love, you know? So that has to stop some way, somehow. And that's something that he's going to have to learn to remember, because nah, that can't fly. Now, obviously with the clothes on the floor again, the fact is these things can be worked on with the right support, you know what I mean? And I really hope that they can do that for themselves, you know, because it'd be nice to see them go somewhere. But hey, let's proceed.
It doesn't come out to what I wanted it to be, but it did make me know Jimena more and her know me more. I only have a few more days left in Colombia, and I really want to leave engaged to Jimena. So I hope I can get her on the same page so we can finally start our lives together.
Hi.
Last night, Alina revealed that she had a more serious relationship than she ever let on about. I knew she was seeing someone in the past. Well, we've dated, but I didn't know how serious it was or whether they were living together. And Alina showed me in this moment that I can't trust her, and that puts a lot into question. All of her pushing to know where we are, what things mean after Turkey. I don't know even more now.
What did you think about last night?
I mean, not much has changed. I get where you're coming from, but that doesn't change that you shouldn't have kept it from me. You should have said, I want to meet you, but you should know this. I mean, I guess you were going to tell me anyways. This came from Elijah, so...
I was going to tell you.
You didn't have a choice. Elijah brought it up.
He brought it up because I wanted to tell you. That's why he brought it up, but he knew that I was scared. I just didn't want to ruin the good days we've had so far.
I just need some time to process it.
Sure.
Let's leave it at that. I want to go to the gym. You can do whatever you're doing.
And I feel awful about it, but I think that Caleb is just still not certain, and he might be using the fact that I kept the secret from him as an excuse to not think about our future. Just come say goodbye to Elijah when you're done.
All right.
See you.
First and foremost, I'm so happy that Alina has been sacked off the show, okay, for her attitude. The people who don't know, I did make a video about her and her racist past that obviously surfaced online. And, you know, but the fact is, though, you know, this woman is so self-centered, like, so... He's not used as an excuse. You held information from him. You held information from him, but in the process of holding information from him, you made him meet friends of yours that have questioned him as if they're the freaking FBI, MI6, MI5, the whole shebang, CIA, you know what I mean? They've interrogated him. And the whole time, you wasn't a saint. Asking him questions. when you haven't been completely honest. So now you've been honest, he has every right to track back as much as he likes. Every right. This woman is such a tool. Yeah, that's a polite way. Let's proceed.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
So, what's up? You
It's
packing?
okay, yeah, I'm packing.
How's that going?
It's going.
Oh, that's good. You ready to leave?
Yes. So, girl, are you, like, confess everything? Or how?
Yes.
Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But he doesn't really know where this is going because he's like, well,
So,
I don't know what else you're hiding. So, yeah, we decided to chill and not really talk about it. And so he just went to the gym and
the gym?
again.
Again?
What do you think I should do now?
I don't know, like, give him a little space and time to think, to sort out things. But by the end of this trip, you should know, like, what is going on between you two.
Yeah.
Like, is it going somewhere
Oh, no.
or it isn't?
But yeah, I agree.
If it's not, so many guys waiting in front
Right
of our
now.
door in St. Petersburg. So, girl, get yourself together and no drama.
Because you're leaving. The drama will be gone.
The drama queen just packed her
Back.
bag and leaving, yeah.
How's it going?
Hey,
Hey.
what's up?
You got such a tiny suitcase, man.
Yes, tiny suit, but how many fierce and powerful outfits?
Dude, that's what counts.
So, okay, no more time spending. I need to go. And maybe Caleb will help me with my bags.
Yeah. You good to be here, Lena?
Yeah, I'm fine. You
Stay
can say
here.
your goodbyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, little girl. I will not miss you.
Neither will I. We'll live together.
Yeah, give me like 1 week to forget your face.
I'll see you in a minute.
See you.
Before I leave, I need you to know that you should be respectful for my girl, love her, and the last thing, you should really know, like, at what point of relationship you are and who you are to one another, okay?
That's why I came out here, man. That's the intent, so we're on the same page.
Yes. She is the queen and should be treated as one. Okay, so for now,
All right. Goodbye, my friend.
okay. Bye.
Have a safe drive.
Thank you.
Of course, Lena and I need a plan for a future together. Like, that's why we're here. And I hope that that can actually happen now that Elijah's gone. But my biggest issue is that Alina lied to me. I know she feels bad. I don't think she's taking it lightly either, keeping it from me. So I want to believe we can get past this. But it's really blindsiding me.
Don't be a dick, Caleb. Bye.
Going to paradise, baby.
Yes, paradise.
It's been a real roller coaster, but today we are leaving the drama of the city behind us for a romantic getaway.
You cannot wear your cap.
I take off.
I haven't trusted him all the way. You know that. What are you gonna do?
I only have like one other option that I was thinking.
What's that option?
The airport.
Oh, yeah.
This is a different airport.
Private
It's not the
plane.
same.
I don't know if I've ever been on a small plane before.
No, it's my first time too.
Let's do it. Woo! I arrived in Panama about a week ago to meet my girlfriend Jasmine for the first time, and we've had a little bit of drama and such.
Hurry up, babe.
Between Jasmine's jealousy about my exes and the fact she had a stripper at her divorce party, it's been a real roller coaster. But today we are leaving the drama of the city behind us for a romantic getaway, just the two of us.
Here we are at the airport. It's a
Don't thank me, thank you. You're the one that's...
But you're the one paying for this. I decided to book a stay on a wonderful island. It's called San Jose Island, and it is 50 miles off from Panama coast. You cannot wear your cap.
I take off.
Going through security, the guy was telling him to take off his hat. He was so pissed off. But the very brief times I have seen him without the hat, I'm telling him, like, you are Michigan version of Bruce Willis. Like, look at him, he's a Hollywood star. You're my weirdo. The only way to get to the island is by taking a private plane. And we're gonna be staying at a very exclusive, fancy, luxurious resort. I've never been able to go because it costs a lot of money.
See?
Moving on. Tickets are private plane.
We're moving, baby, we're moving.
Oh my god.
Check it out, baby. Look at the ground.
Oh my god. We are officially flying. Oh, wow.
Are you excited?
Yes. Wasn't there you being so mad at me for this river that you will cancel this trip?
Oh, babe, you said you're sorry. I don't you apologize. I accept it. We're gonna start renting clean sleep, no?
Yeah. That's what I want.
Both deserve it, no?
You know, I really feel sorry for this guy though, because I feel like she could, I feel like no matter what, it doesn't matter how many wrongs that she makes, he's probably going to still keep giving her a chance, you know? I'm not going to say the reason why I believe he's going to give her a chance, because that would just be me being, you know, me being stereotypically judgmental, and I like to stay away from stereotypical type of comments, if you dig what I'm saying. But if I have the result to them, then I will result to them. If you don't know what I'm talking about at this moment in time, that's fine. But let's hope I never have to get there, if you dig what I'm saying. But the moral of the story is, like I said, I just feel like she has a pass to do whatever the hell she wants, and she knows it, and he's going to continue taking, and he's going to continue allowing it, because the fact is, she went to a room in the same building as him, and her friends organized a stripper. Obviously, it wasn't her plan, but then obviously, you know, we saw the video. Now, don't get me wrong, in many situations, or no, that's a lie. I was gonna say in many situations or some situations that's like harmless, but I don't think that is actually harmless in any situation, to be honest with you. No man wants to see his woman touching another dude or another dude up on her. That's just the bottom line. That's how men think. Like, listen, but look at it this way, right? And when a man, when you're, look at it this way. If you meet a man, any woman, any man that woman has slept with before, the man doesn't, he doesn't want to know about that, you know. So that's just the male mindset, you know. But the fact is, though, I understand. I think it's good that she's been apologetic to him now, and I think she was apologetic before. But the way she handled it to begin with, it wasn't necessarily the best of things. I feel like I'm losing my point, but let me just round this up, okay? The moral of the story is this, right? I really hope that he doesn't allow her to walk all over him. I'm not saying that she does do it, but I feel like it's something that could start to happen more often moving forward, give or take. And I just feel like a simple apology from her will always be good enough for him. And that just doesn't cut it, not for me anyway. But let's get it.
Let's get home. Look at this.
Oh my gosh. Look at all these birds. It's unbelievable. Wow.
Island birds. They look local.
They look local. What do you mean they look local? You're crazy. Okay.
Look at the view. Isn't that awesome?
Wow. This is like tour, and you can only go there as a guest. It's perfect. It's super romantic. Oh my gosh.
This place is really cool.
I'm super grateful to be here with Gino.
Holy cow. I mean, look, we're on a cliff.
But at the same time, it makes me concerned how fragile our relationship currently is. And being in this beautiful place make me meditate about my behavior and my bad attitude sometimes toward him.
You can hear the water. Hear it?
Yes, it's peaceful. Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
I feel like happy but guilty at the same time. Because I have shown you like the worst side of my personality.
No, it's okay. Every day I've been with you, I feel like our bonds, we're growing like a closer bond, and we're having a better connection, you know?
Nah. Do you know what? Let me allow her to play a little bit longer before I speak, because, okay.
Okay? Don't worry.
Gino has shown me nothing but love, but I continue to have trust issues because in the past, guys have promised the world to me, and my heart have ended up just shattered into tons of pieces. But Gino has proof that he is committed to me. And I think it is about time that I put more faith on him.
Pause. I don't like that. This is a me thing. I don't like people that bring their own insecurities from past situations into a new one. There is no point of going into a new situation if you're gonna bring the past with you. Because she's already said that he's showing her nothing but love, which is a good thing, because now she is recognizing how good of a man he is, which is good, which is brilliant. I give her credit for recognizing that, and I give her credit for now wanting to turn it around. But you cannot talk about insecurities when you was doing something That wasn't, but again, though, in her defense, I'll say this though, it wasn't her plan to get the stripper, so I'll give her that defense. And also at the same time, she did go and, well, she kind of told him straight away. It was then the friend that came in with the fucking, with the evidence, if you dig what I'm saying, okay, with the video. So even, you know what, I'm gonna be nice. Work in progress. I like the fact that she's recognized what she's doing and she's recognized that she's got a good man. Do you know what? With that being said, let me ease it down. Maybe I'm projecting a bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Got addictive and all that kind of stuff. But okay, cool. Let's see how it plans out, because right now it seems to me as if she's putting herself back on that path. So yeah, okay, cool. Let's get it.
If I don't let my guard down, I might be jeopardizing the possibility of Gino proposing to me, or even worse, I can lose him forever. I'm kind of...
But I will say this though. She said that every man has promised her the world. Okay. Let's go a little bit deeper into this. Obviously, she sees herself as a princess, which is fine. You know, a lot of women do see themselves as princess and they want to be treated like a princess. And then they finally want to be made a queen, obviously by marriage, which is cool. I respect that. But at the same time, though, that also can be mistaken for a gold digger or for someone that doesn't want to lift a finger and they want their man to do everything for them. And in some situations, some men like to do everything, and you know, their woman does nothing. Well, their woman does the old school type stuff, and that is stay home, cook, and like, yeah, you get the gist, right? So if that's the case, if that's the life that she wants and he's happy to give that to her, that's cool. But if it's a case of where she just wants that gold digger kind of lifestyle, then he needs to bounce. There's a difference in my eyes, personally. I'm not saying I'm right or whatever, but there's a difference between a gold digger and a difference between someone that generally just wants to be a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mum, and wants to do those kind of things. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like someone who generally wants to be a stay-at-home person, they have the ability to, they would generally do that with someone that they actually love. Someone who's a gold digger, they don't have to love someone to be with them. They're just like, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. But the sad thing about people who are gold diggers, they're very miserable people. Very, very miserable people. That's why they're gold diggers. They have no faith in themselves to find someone who's going to love them. They have insecurity levels that's somewhere else. They carry trauma with them as if there's no tomorrow. So yeah, that's just poison, isn't it now? But I really hope, but anyway, go back to my point. The fact that she mentioned that these men promise her things, but they promise her the world. I'm gonna say this: some men, if some men see that as if you're looking for a free ride, so therefore some men will be like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a little bit of sex from you, and then I'm out because you ain't using me for my pocket. But that comes from lack of communication between yourself and that person. Do you see what I'm saying? If there's a communication to say that, listen, this is what I would like to be, then it's different. But if there's no communication and you're just saying that I want this, I want that, I want the world, but you're not really making it clear why you want the world, you know what I mean? Like, a man's gonna create his own traumatic perception of women that are just gold diggers. And does that make sense? So if you're someone that generally wants a man to treat like a princess, but you don't want to lift a finger, you just want to be a housewife, whatever, make it clear. Don't just say, oh, I want a man who's got money, a man who's gonna buy me this, a man's gonna take me to these places. Nah, that means you want to be bought. You're telling a man that you want to be bought. And a lot of women that give a man that perception will just be used. And then they're left like this. I hope I made sense, because I said a lot of things there, and yeah. But anyway, let's proceed.
Because I feel happy. Like, truly happy.
Are you excited? Yeah, you're very excited, I know. Oh, yeah, we're still drooling. My online boyfriend, Johnny, has a ticket to go to Dubai. He's supposed to stay in Dubai in quarantine for 2 weeks, and from Dubai, come directly to the United States to meet me in person. Hey, boys, you ready to go to ranch? You ready to go? But over the past week, our plan has fallen apart because Johnny is worried about coming to the United States and getting COVID. I have always wanted a family and kids. So for me, I feel like the time is ticking because I'm going to be 30 this year and I'm not even married. I really feel out of all the men that I have ever dated, Johnny definitely checks a lot of the boxes when it comes to what my perfect husband looks like. So I am not willing to give up on this relationship. How's it going, Mom?
It's going okay. Go ahead and give him the other bucket drain.
All right. So you got my babies trained yet?
No,
Can I pet him?
doubt it.
Need some hay? Need some hay? I definitely consider myself a cow whisperer. Come here. Don't be a pill. Just come here. People always say, oh, that's a dumb cow or whatever, but they have feelings and we connect with our cows out here. I talk to them all the time and I swear to God they listen. It's okay, boys.
Looks like you need to help out more at the ranch because you're losing your touch.
Come on.
So how things are going between you and Johnny?
So we bought the ticket to Dubai for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks he should be leaving to go to Dubai. And then he said, I don't know if this is a good idea. I want to delay. After he'd already bought the ticket and put in his resignation and everything like that.
Why does he want to wait longer? I mean, I don't understand.
He's worried about the COVID virus.
I don't understand blaming the COVID because in this area, it is not nearly as dangerous as I think what he thinks it is. Nothing so much that bad in Isle Falls and nothing here in Mackey. So I just don't understand why he's using that as an excuse.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel bad for you. But I don't know what to do because I haven't trusted him all the way, and you know that.
I know.
What are you going to do?
I only have one other option that I was thinking. And if I got a ticket to Dubai and just met him for the 2 weeks that he was supposed to be there anyways, then I'll just have my answer. So
I'm going to say this. Based on the fact that she's so into him, she's going to have to do that. Because she will not be able to live with herself if she just walks away feeling like she didn't try everything possible that she could try. And because it's an option that is available for her to go to Dubai and meet him halfway, then, because sometimes some people need closure to be able to move away. And that's just the grand scheme of things. And that's something that we can't avoid sometimes. And if you're in a position where you can get your closure, well, to be fair, you should just go and get your closure. That's just that. Even if it means wasting money. I say wasting money because this guy, for me, he's not hopeful, to be honest with you. Because the fact is, even if they meet in Dubai, the question is, though, he still has to come to the United States at some point anyway, because that's where their new home is going to be regardless. So even when they meet in Dubai, the question is, after the Dubai trip, what happens next from there? That's what it comes down to. You got to plan for these things, and it seems to me there's no, you know what, fuck it. She needs just to leave. Forget the closure. She needs to just go, because the matter of fact is, her going to Dubai will not change whether he's going to come to her in the future, because that is the plan. The plan is not for her to go and move to where he's at. The plan is for him to move to the States with his child and set up shop there. Which is why he might as well just, this guy, this guy, oh God, this guy's pissed.
in 2 weeks, maybe I will be going to Dubai. Right now, China restrictions are not allowing me to go to China. So my plan is to show Johnny that I am willing to take as much risk as he is risking by buying a ticket and going to meet him in Dubai.
I'm not real thrilled with the idea of you going to Dubai, because you're going to be by yourself, and you're a woman, and you're white, and you're naive. So I just don't like this.
Yeah, Middle East and that is not a real conducive good place to go right at the moment.
You still have your house payment, your car payment. So I'm really afraid about the finances.
If I go, and if money gets tight, can I depend on you guys to help me?
I love you, and I've helped you out so many times.
I know.
But I just really don't want you going to Dubai. I just don't think that's a good thing for you to do right now. Hearing that Ella wants to go to Dubai to meet Johnny, I kind of get sick to my stomach, because I think she's pushing too hard, and I don't want her to get her heart broken again. She had an online relationship with an India guy who she met in Thailand that didn't work out at all. And it was hard for her to get over that. It was hard for me to see her go through that, and I really don't want to see her go through that again. But she is my one and only daughter, so I'm going to be supportive. But I do understand, and you are an adult, and so, yes, if you need support, I support whatever you decide. So I just hope that if you decide to go, that you take the precautions and that you're really extra careful.
At this point, I feel like I gotta know if he's my soulmate or not. And I know that I won't be able to tell that until we meet in person. I can't be left to wonder. I gotta see this through.
I know. And I hope that it's worth it.
Me too. I really hope it's worth it too. Johnny means the absolute world to me. I I need to touch him. I need to kiss him. I need to see for sure what's going to happen when we're together. This is it. This is going to be the perfect moment. We're going to meet in Dubai, and I just know that good things are going to come. So I am ready.
I'm meeting up with him and his father. He's been wanting to talk to me about something.
May, pues yo no estoy convencido el 100% de ti. Yo necesito saber qué piensa usted con Jimena.
Ay, esos picos ricos, amor.
Amor, la cena. I only have a few days left in Colombia, and ever since we got back from Salento, I've been putting in a lot of effort to change the things that Jimena wants me to change, but I also want to show her that I can take care of her and the kids as well. So tonight, I decided to make spaghetti and cheese sauce to show her that I can do things, help her around the house, so she doesn't have to do everything. Hello. Hola. Do you like pickles?
No, porque están crudos y de alcohólicos.
How do you like the dinner? Is it good?
¿Qué te parece la cena?
Está muy rica, mi amor. Te quedó muy rico. Yo pienso en la comida de Mike, que, o sea, qué pecado. Él tuvo todas las intenciones, pero pues le quedaron crudas, entonces me va a dar diarrea. Pero agradezco que haya tenido ese nacido de prepararnos algo, o sea, es tierno. Bueno, niños, vamos a ir a dormir. Vamos pues.
Judging by the way Jimena's looking at the food, I'm thinking I better just stick to the cleaning. But I really hope she realizes that we have to be on the same page about our future.
Bien. Un momento, le traigo el café entonces.
Sí, al favor.
Con permiso.
I'm meeting up with Jimena's father to have a one-on-one. He's been wanting to talk to me about something, and I'm extremely nervous right now.
May, hablemos sobre de mi hija, de Jimena. Toquemos el tema.
Okay, let's talk about them then.
May, pues yo no estoy convencido el 100% de ti. Yo necesito saber qué piensa usted con Jimena.
I love her very much. I do want to marry Jimena.
Lo amo mucho. Quiero casarme con ella.
Pero usted conoce a Jimena bien. Bueno, si la extinguió, ¿usted sabe qué color es favorito de Jimena?
¿Color favorito de Jimena? Rosa.
Es negro. ¿Y la comida favorita de Jimena?
Esto y su comida favorita es Ministerio de Comida. ¿Hay algo que contenga?
Por eso tienes que aprender el español. Quiero que se comprendan, porque los niños sienten cariño por usted. Y ella ha tenido 2 casos con los padres de los niños. Yo quiero que repita otro caso.
She has already had 2 cases that worries me. I do not want another case.
Quería hablar con May sobre Jimena, porque para mí es muy importante que no vaya a pasar lo que pasó con Jimena con los padres de los niños, porque ella tomaba la ligera y la utilizaron ya y quedaron los niños sin padre, a herir a mis nietos.
I understand. The children are looking to me as a father figure. I can promise you that what happened the other 2 times is not going to happen with me. I love her too much.
Puedo prometerles que esto es lo que pasó con las otras 2 veces. No se va a reunir conmigo.
With this said, I came down here to propose to Jimena, but I can't do that unless I have your blessing. Jameer, do I have your blessing to ask Jimena to marry me?
Jamir, ¿tengo tu bendición para pedirle a Jimena que se case conmigo?
Yo quiero lo mejor para Jimena y para mis nietos.
The best for Jamina and my grandchildren.
Okay, I will give them the best.
May, yo miro que usted es buena gente y se ha ganado el cariño de mis nietos, entonces le daré la bendición de Jimena.
First and foremost, you know, I like Mike, man. I like Mike. I mean, it's a bit disgusting with the farting and all them kind of things, but, you know, the grand scheme of it, you know, he's a nice guy, you know? And he gives me very genuine vibes, you know? And I feel like, I mean, I really hope that they can make it work, you know? Because I feel like they are a good couple, you know? Especially when they do communicate. When they do communicate, they seem to communicate very respectfully. And you know, yeah, that's just the grand scheme of things. I really hope that they do work out, to be honest with you, you know. But the father's funny though. He was like, "What's her favorite color?" imagine meeting your girls. Imagine meeting your partner's father, and he says, "So what's my child's favorite color?" Hey, tell me now. You say you know my child. So what's the favorite color, huh? So I just find it funny because I never thought I'd ever hear that from a father. That's all. But you could tell he was trying to be funny because he even smirked when he did it. You know, obviously, I think it would be quite important for Mike to learn Spanish, to be fair, as well, because the kids speak Spanish. You know what I mean? Obviously, he speaks Spanish. Even though they go into the States, I think it'd be good to have that dynamic where he can, you know, speak it too. Now, obviously, I wouldn't expect him to speak. I wouldn't expect him to learn the full language, but it would be good. But of course, he has got ADHD, and he did say that his concentration levels aren't great, and he forgets things quite easily. So the chances of him learning Spanish are going to be very, very hard. But I think if he can learn maybe just the basic things, you know, like I don't know, just basic things like how are you, good morning. Do you know what I mean? Okay, you've been a naughty boy today. Go to your room. You know, happy birthday. You know, the simple things. Hopefully, he can learn those things. Yeah, I feel like the father would appreciate that, because the father was quite nice in this scene, to be honest with you. But hey, let's proceed.
I know this is kind of quick, and there's still a lot I need to learn about Jimena, but this is what I've been dreaming of, for us to be a family and bring Jimena and the kids to America. I just hope I'm making the right decision.
Did you bring luggage? Did you really?
Yes.
Come in.
Are you happy now?
Yeah. Is that all of it? Okay. Usman told me that he was coming over, but I had no idea that he was bringing suitcases and that he was moving it. It's just like, finally, like you're in my room now. Hashtag I won. I guess that means like we're in a relationship, or is he gonna ask me to be in a relationship? I mean, like, we'll see what happens.
Oh wow! Why did you do that?
I mean, I just did it. I thought it was pretty. Go walk up to the edge and look at it.
Yeah.
So pretty.
It look good. Wow, this bed look like a groom is coming to his bride room. But I am not surprised, because the thing is that I know who is Kimberly, and I know what Kimberly wants from me. Yummy, 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 yummy.
So it's not just the bed that looks good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
oh,
not
sexy,
bad. Not bad for 50, right?
What? What is that? Hey, you're looking good.
Thanks. So why don't you go ahead and get comfortable? I'll bring you a glass of champagne, okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cheers. So you like the bed? You like everything?
I love everything about this bed.
Do you? It's a lot of
Let me pull you on.
Oh, you like that?
What? Okay.
Are we going to bed? So we're going to go to sleep?
Yeah, good night.
No sex, but just in
No sex.
Why? Why?
Is that what you want?
I mean, yeah.
We have to make a decision before we have sex.
Can you make a decision now?
Kimberly. You know, if the roles were reversed, different conversation. But okay, let's get it.
I want to.
But why don't you want to have sex with me though? I don't understand.
We will have sex.
No, when?
Listen,
When?
Listen.
Like what else?
Listen.
You have to do? I'm really like legit.
But listen, we will have sex when we decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, that's bull. You need to make a decision like now. Like this is so crazy, honestly.
Listen, Kimberly. It's not I don't want to. I just feel like it is not.
You just don't want me. Just admit you don't want me. If you admit that, I'm fine.
No, like
you just don't want me.
No, I didn't say that. If I don't want to, I will not invite you. Right?
I'm gonna get some more champagne because I can't live like that with that.
Okay, let me take my bags. Let me take my.
No, I don't want you to take
No, I'm going. I don't know.
No, you're not.
Where's my?
You're not going.
Where's my? Kimberly getting mad on me because I refuse to have sex with her. Get me so angry because you've been pushing for me to move into a room. I move. Immediately I get into the room, you want me to have sex with you. That is not right. In my culture, man or woman, anybody can ask for sex when it is in a relationship. So when the time is right, we'll do it.
So you're leaving now? That's cool. Where'd the seconds up? So that's what you do?
If this is what she wants and this is how she wanted to be, then maybe moving into her room was a mistake. And maybe this relationship is not going to work out at all.
You're not leaving.
I have a question. Please let me know in the comment section. If you're in this situation and you're a female, if a man came onto you the way Kimberly just came onto Usman, okay? So females, ladies, if a man came onto you the way Kimberly just came onto him, let me know, how would that plan out for the man? In fact, how would that make you feel yourself in particular? You made everything clear that you don't want to have sex. You've made it clear that you're just coming here to spend time. You made it clear that, hey, like, we ain't doing this until we're actually official. You've made it abundantly clear. So ladies, don't let me know. How would you feel if that man gave you the same energy that Kimberly just gave Usman? That's it.
I finally left. I'm happy to have some alone time, but I was having some mixed feelings about being with Alina. So earlier today, I decided to give my friend Luke from back home a call because I needed some perspective on the situation. She's been really pushing for, what are we? And then I found out she has a secret she's keeping from me.
What was the secret?
But when we started talking romantically, she actually was living with me.
Give it more time. You've known her for 13 years, and this trip really was just an experiment to see if you're compatible. And in a week, I feel like you're going to know that. 100% yes or 100% no.
Talking to Luke helped me realize there's a lot of complexity with Alina. We have our differences, and I really have to come to terms with that and make some decisions. I still feel a little anger and hurt with what Alina kept from me, but I think we've come too far to let the secret get in the way and hold us back. And now that Elijah's gone, Alina and I can finally take some time alone, be one-on-one, and see where we actually are at as a couple.
I've never been to a bathhouse before.
I think this is it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm surprised that Caleb wants to still push things forward personally, because he was giving us all mixed emotions about whether he really wanted to be there or not. So I am actually surprised that he's giving me these emotions that he is really trying, unless it's all just for the camera, because some people do that just for the camera, right? So that would be quite interesting. But I guess we just gotta wait and see how it all plans out. Hey, let's get it.
This morning, things were still quite tense. Caleb was still not happy about me keeping my secret from him. But now, Caleb seems more comfortable with me, more connected, so I hope he's getting over it.
I'm gonna need this bath after pushing you so far.
I think it will help to have some romantic time, so we decided to go to a hammam, which is like a traditional Turkish bathhouse.
What's this cool? Looks like a ceremonial chamber.
It's something I've never done before, and I think it's so cool to share it with you and, just the two of us.
It's good to spend time with you.
I feel like it's more romantic, so it's kind of cool.
We're gonna find out.
Caleb is all covered in foam. Wow, that's complex.
It's a very deep, intimate bonding experience.
Yeah.
We get to see each other in a more exposed way.
Well, you already saw me naked, but
I think this is kind of the reset and
oh, Turkish coffee. Wait, not coffee.
Turkish tea.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had their tea yet. Here.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good. Good.
Good.
Wait, cheers.
Cheers.
For us.
To us.
Yeah.
So, I feel like that was just what we needed. It was just you and me.
The bath.
The bath. It was just a good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need more of these times with just us to really feel things out. Because that felt right.
Mm-hmm.
That was a moment of, if this is what it's like to be with Alina, then I want more of this. I'm very forward thinking. I look at the positive. I don't really focus on the negative or insufficiencies because I want to move forward.
Yeah.
And I don't want to miss an opportunity. So I just want to forget about this secret.
I'm glad.
I think there's a lot of value here. And it's worth challenging myself and pursuing rather than running away from it. I know you mean something to me.
That's good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Really. I mean, for me, it's just like you are very relaxed now. But before, you were a lot more kind of cold to me. I'm still confused. It's like, Like on and off, on and off.
Well, if you can be patient with me, we can see where this goes. Because I don't know what all this means right now, because this is all percolating, it's processing. But I feel like in time we'll be able to say more about what these feelings actually are.
I'm calling it. I'm freaking calling it. He is not into her. He is just saying what he needs to say for the freaking camera. He is ready to eject when he's back on that plane. Bye-bye, Elaine. I'm telling you. He's just, I see what, listen. I'll be very surprised if then again though, she's been fired anyway, so we won't really ever know unless people want to follow them on social media, which I don't really think I will, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, no, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, no, don't see it. He is literally just talking cack for the sake of talking cack. You know what I mean? Because he's, one minute it feels like he's going in that direction, and the next minute he's like, yeah.
Relieved that Caleb just wants to move on from me keeping the secret. I like that he's being so open about his feelings. I feel like he really likes me and cares about me, and I'm just not another girl in his life. But I need definite answers, and I'm worried that I'm not be able to get that from him.
What would you guys think if I gave your mom a ring before I left?
¿Y qué ha pensado usted si le proponga matrimonio? Él es muy amoroso, pero hay cosas de Mike que no.
It just really hurts. I gotta think this over, and I gotta, like, make some decisions. I don't know where we go from here. It's been a couple days since I got Jimena's dad's blessing to propose, and since I'm leaving to go home tomorrow, I decided tonight's the night. I'm taking Jimena and her family out to dinner to a nice restaurant to pop the question. But before I do that, there's one more thing that I gotta take care of. I'm having a really great time with you guys.
Me lo estoy pasando realmente bien con ustedes.
See? Harold and Juan, they've never known a father figure, and that's sad because they're two beautiful kids. They deserve to have two loving parents in their lives.
So I'm gonna be leaving soon.
Así que me iré pronto.
What would you guys think if I gave your mom a ring before I left?
¿Qué pensarían ustedes si le diera un anillo a su mamá antes de irme?
No sé.
Do you know what it means when someone gets married?
¿Sabes lo que significa cuando alguien se casa?
Basically means that I love your mom, and I want to be with your mom, and be a father to you guys, you and Harold. Do you want me to be your dad?
Esto significa que voy a ser tu papá. ¿Quieres que sea tu papá?
Sí, no tengo papá. Mai me dijo que si quería que yo fuera el hijo, y yo estoy feliz porque es bueno. Y me voy a sentir muy triste porque Mai se va a ir, yo voy a extrañar, y yo quiero que Mai vuelva para nosotros y que no se vuelva a ir.
That makes me really happy that you want me to be your dad.
Eso me hace muy feliz de que quieras que...
Harold and Juan are the most important people in Jimena's life, so it's a big deal that they're open to me being their dad. I know that me and Jimena have issues, differences we gotta work out, but I'm 100% in this, and I hope Jimena is too. I think we could all be really happy together, but all I need is for Jimena to say yes. Come on.
No sé, él se fue ya hace rato. Me dijo que llegara al restaurante donde íbamos a cenar. May se va mañana, entonces nos invitó a comer a un restaurante muy bonito porque él quiere compartir la última cena con mi familia y mis hijos, y me parece muy tierno, pero muy triste porque la relación de nosotros ha sido como una montaña rusa, y bueno, al fin estamos en un buen lugar y estaría bueno que se quedara más tiempo.
¿No será que es que le tiene preparada una sorpresa o algo? ¿Y qué ha pensado usted si de pronto May ahora en la comida le proponga matrimonio?
No sé, yo tengo nervios. Él es muy amoroso, muy tierno, pero hay cosas de Mike que no me gustan.
Cuénteme, que no sé nada, ¿qué pasó?
Muy desordenado, la ropa la tira por todo lado. Si yo me voy a vivir a Estados Unidos con Mike y Mike no cambia, yo no me voy a ir de empleada a Mike, no me iré a reemplazar a su mamá. O sea, yo pienso mucho de esas cosas.
Pero lo importante es que usted sienta amor por él y él por usted. Con buena paciencia y todo lo va acostumbrando. Ya, yo cuando me junté con papá, yo no sabía ni de comer. Y me enseñó. Ser como esa profesora que él necesita, más esposa.
Pues eso es lo que estoy haciendo ahora. Al otro día ya estaba todo, como que todo ya estaba haciendo todo bien.
Buen alumno.
¿Pero por qué? Sí, buen alumno. Buen alumno, y porque la quiere a usted y él está dispuesto a poner de parte de él.
Sí, pero puede ser por el momento. Mai y yo hemos hablado sobre casarnos y ahora estoy muy nerviosa que nos estamos precipitando en esto. Sé que Mai me ama, pero el matrimonio es para siempre. Entonces creo que hay cosas que debo pensarlas muy bien.
Que ya no va a tener con qué pagar un apartamento, que le toca ponerse a trabajar.
Y Mike pues se mira que él quiere los niños y él dice que él va a responder con ellos, van a tener un futuro muy bien con él. Entonces usted debe pensar en eso.
Sí,
pensar en sus hijos, no solamente en usted.
Sí, yo los entiendo, claro, y pues...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Daddy-o, chill. Daddy-o said, think about the kids, not about yourself. So just because Mike wants to be a father to the children like him, you should therefore marry your daughter, even if she's unsure about his habits. And even if she's unsure about whether they're rushing it or not. She's 24 years of age. She doesn't need to be in a freaking rush. I get it. She's got kids, which in some people's, and which I get in some situations, it may be a bit more challenging to find someone to step up to the plate. I get it, but again, she's only 24 years of age. There's no rush here at all. I get it, man. Daddy just wants someone. Her dad wants someone to come in, and I get it. I respect it, but it's not the way. It's not the way. She needs to be happy too, because if she marries him and then becomes unhappy, it will affect her and her children, because her kids will see that mommy is not happy. And trust me when I tell you, the fact that she's been a single mother for however long that she's been single for, her kids know when mommy is happy and they know when mommy is upset. And the fact is, those kids will start to pick up on that, and that will also affect them too. So let's not neglect that. And this is the thing that I hate about a lot of people in this world. A lot of people don't think about the freaking kids. Don't have kids if you can't think about them. Now, obviously, for her in this situation, this isn't about her. This is obviously about her dad, because she's just trying to think about herself, which she should be, because she needs to be with someone that makes her happy completely and makes her children happy completely. There is no just kids or just me. No, it has to be balanced, point blank, period. You dig what I'm saying?
Sí, claro, obvio, por el futuro de mis hijos y que va a ser mejor el estudio para ellos.
Claro, y un empleo mejor y donde la plata vale más.
Reciba los consejos que nosotros le damos como padres y yo sé que le va bien.
Lo que están diciendo mis papás es verdad. Tal vez Mai nos pueda dar una mejor vida a mis hijos y a mí. Mi plan siempre fue casarme con Mai, pero después de conocerlo en persona, de lo que pasado en las últimas 2 semanas, tengo muchas dudas. Entonces, si él me propone matrimonio, la verdad no sé qué decirle.
All I know is that I respect her, because she's not giving me vibes of, oh, you know, I know it's going to be a better life, but it doesn't mean I'm going to say yes. I like the fact that she's like that. Very genuine person. Let's get it.
I just landed in Peru, and I was supposed to meet my girlfriend Mahogany for the first time. But I came to our meeting spot, and she isn't here. And my heart is just like dropping through my gut, and I'm feeling absolutely numb and incredibly sad. I don't know where we go from here. I gotta think this over, and I gotta make some decisions. I know Mahogany loves me, so it just really hurts. I'm going to be heading to the hotel and just praying and just trying to get over this thing of this. Hampton Inn, San Sarita.
¿Primera vez en Perú?
¿Qué?
¿Primera vez?
Sí.
I'm sorry, but I have to say this. Oh, man, listen, man. I have to say this, you know. If you're offended, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? see, but what I say is for you or it's not. But Benjamin, man was like, I know she loves me. No, she doesn't. Then he's like, I'm gonna go and pray. My brother, you can pray all you like, but the Lord himself is not gonna help you, my friend. This is, in fact, let me get smart real quick. The Lord Almighty himself, God, is not going to save you. Because the fact is, if the Lord Almighty has put you on this path, he's obviously put you on this path for you to find your way and navigate yourself throughout this path. You wasn't put on this path for him to come and help you. You was put on this path for you to figure it out, buddy. Not, the Lord Almighty can't do everything for you. And that's the thing that I just dislike about religious people. They think, You know what? Let's not get into that because that becomes political and the comment section goes a little bit berserk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that as far as I'm concerned, whether you're religious or not, whether you believe or not, the matter of fact is you are put on this earth to figure out your stuff by yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are born, you live a life, and then you retire. And the fact is, when you're living that life, your decisions, your decisions are the outcome of your life. Not the guy up top. No. Ah, dear Lord. But hey, man, let's get into it.
Estoy muy triste. ¿Por qué? I fell in love with a girl from Peru. She was supposed to be aquí. ¿Sabía que iba a venir en el Perú usted? Sí.
Wait, he's telling a stranger, a cab driver? Well, okay, whatever. You know what? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in a taxi and just tell him about my life.
Sí.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'll admit it right now. I have no respect for Benjamin. He's It
kind of feels like I'm going to this birthday party. It's my birthday party and nobody shows up. Like, that's the feeling. And it's really sad, depressing, a real letdown from my expectations. Muchas gracias. Okay. Thank you very much. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, muchas gracias. I need your passport, please. Thank you so much.
Even though Mahogany expressed some doubts when I was on my way to Peru, I keep thinking about the 3 months of texting, really intimate texting, where we're planning on having family and kids. And I don't see her giving up on all that just because her dad was questioning my intentions.
Do you regret coming?
Right now? Yeah, I kind of do.
Is there a chance that Mahogany is not Mahogany?
There's a chance. I would say 3% chance, not big, but there's a chance that she is not who she says she is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily her in the picture. I guess we will have to just find out. I am feeling really, really lost. I had this whole thing go a different direction. So all I want to do, honestly, is just unpack a little bit, take a shower, and literally just go to sleep and pretend like today didn't happen. She's definitely worth sticking around for. I'm not going to contact her tonight. I will talk to her tomorrow, and I'm hopefully going to see her. From what my heart tells me, Mahogany is in love with me. It's just she's been influenced by her dad right now, and so she started to doubt everything. Like, she doesn't know me at all. I'm going to try to give her a day or so and kind of see where she is and what's going on. And I'm going to continue being optimistic and just choose to be optimistic until all avenues, come to a dead end.
I can tell you this now. When man said I'm going to continue being optimistic, trust me, optimistic is one word for it, if you dig what I'm saying. God damn. Yeah.
You're not leaving. I can't have him leave like that. I don't want him to leave like that. I don't. Is he really gone?
I don't know.
I can't have him leave like that. Come on. Come on, let's just talk. You're gonna talk to me? I'm sorry.
Get me your bags.
No, I'm not getting your bags. I'm not badness and Santi. I'm not gonna get your bags.
Okay, then open the door and take my bag. I walk out of this room because Kimberly is pushing me so hard. We don't have any agenda or agreement to have sex anytime soon. So allow it to happen naturally. And because I refuse to do it, you just get mad at me. That is not right,
What?
What?
It's not okay. I don't want you to go. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
why
so mad.
I moved to your room today and you're telling me that we have to have sex. You don't need to tell me to
We don't have to have sex. We're fine. Just don't go. I like you. Don't go. I came here for you.
But you live a sex matter. It happened when it is time to happen.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Fine. I'm sorry. No, come here. Come here. Don't go. Please don't go. Don't go. That broke my heart, man. That you leave me. Don't go. Promise. Promise?
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if I wonder what happened if I stopped a woman from taking her luggage because she wanted to leave the room that I was in. I wonder how that would play out for me as a guy. I know I keep really projecting this the perspective of if the roles were reversed, but I have to, because if the roles were reversed, it would be very freaking different. That is just the honest truth. And I have to stress that no matter what, because that is, I'm just saying, if it was me and I said, no, you ain't going nowhere, give me your luggage. And just imagine it now. He's keeping me under distress. I don't know, man. You won't let me, yeah. Well, you get the gist, but let's continue.
Just don't leave like that. You can't leave like that without like talking to me.
I moved into your room. And you come with different people naturally when we are making a decision to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Like, I don't know how you feel, and that bothers me. It bothers me so bad. Like, tell me how you feel about me. Like, tell me.
I so much like you. I'm telling you.
That's so bad to say. Like, I am so in love with you.
I love
so
you
much
my own way. I love you my own way.
Like, am I gonna go back home and be like heartbroken? Is that what's gonna happen?
Don't cry.
Stop. Don't touch me. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna go back home and be heartbroken? No, my friends and my son. And I'm gonna be like, oh, we were right about him. I'm not trying to pressure you. Like, I'm not trying to pressure you. You know?
I understand this one. Get to sleep, and then by tomorrow.
No, I don't want to sleep. I want to have sex. Stop kissing me on my arm. Stop. Get off me. You're such an ass. I swear to God, you are.
What?
Like, what am I here for? Like, I know how I feel about you.
Good night.
I can't. Excuse me. I can't do this no more.
What do you want to have right now?
Like, I can't do this. I can't.
She's definitely a freaking Gemini, man. She's a Gemini, I swear to God. The mood swings. The way the mood just switches so quickly. Jacqueline and Hyde, the twins, you know what I'm saying, okay? Yo, she's a freaking Gemini, man. Yeah, Geminis, come at me. See what? Let's go. Let's go. Huh? Yeah, she's a... You see, with that, or she's a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Me. Okay, I can't do it. You won't give me me? You won't give me me? Alright, if it ain't about me, then I gotta bounce. Yeah, she's a Gemini or Capricorn, one of the two. Then again, though, she's got the temper of an Aries as well. Maybe she's an Aries. Nah, she's definitely a Gemini or Capricorn. Yeah, I'm going with that one.
Because my son's gonna cuss me out, and I don't want that to happen. He's gonna cuss you out like a
He
dog.
cannot cuss me. He cannot do that.
No, he can't.
I have no business with him.
He's my son. Jamal is really protective of me. I'm all he has. So he is concerned about me coming here because he doesn't trust Usman's intentions. He's like, yo, what are you doing with my mom? Like, what is your end game, sir? And a big part of that is because Usman's only 7 years older than him. Jamal has seen the devastation that men have caused me. So I know he doesn't want to see me in a bad place again.
I have my own people. I'm not connected with them.
Oh, it's my
Your
son.
son is your son. I have no problem with him, and I have no business with him.
Do you think my son would love the way you're treating me right now?
Am I
Do you think he would love that? Yes, you
Why are
are.
you making it look bad? Then I promise you that immediately I'm going to have sex with you.
Oh my God, you
Then I promise you that when you come here, I'm going to be in a
Whoa. So because Usman won't lay down the pipe. Anyway, so because he won't lay down the pipe, she's basically now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is she threatening him? Is she saying that my son won't be happy when I tell him about this? Her mood swings are different. They're different. Star sign Gemini, flipping moon sign, freaking Capricorn, fire sign Aries. You know what I'm saying? Like, just an abomination. Watch all these star signs come for me. But let's get into this, man, because damn, this is dark, man.
relationship with you. Did you agree that when we come here, we're going to look at each other before we make a decision? Yes. I'm totally mad about everything right now. Bringing her son into this conversation is totally wrong because relationship between you and I is between you and I. What do I have to do with your son?
Because he's my, you have to get his opinion.
That's what he is, and that's what he will ever be.
Jamal has questions about your intentions with me. Jamal should make that known. It's always been me and Jamal.
I don't want to talk to him. And if that's the only way we can be together, then no problem. I don't want to be together with you.
I just want to go sleep.
In African culture and Nigeria precisely, a junior will always have to respect his elder. So if he's not going to respect me, then I'm not going to talk to him. I think I owe him nothing.
Think I'm taking the luggage back. So should I take them now? Or should
Nah, stay here with me tonight.
Okay. You need to rest.
A future without Usman is scary to me because he's like all I've known for the past year. I fell in love with him and I wanted to see this through. But I really can't believe how disrespectful Usman is being right now regarding my son. After all the things I've done for him, it makes me question everything.
One of your exes sent me a message. I want to see what...
I don't know if I missed something. I'm a bit baffed. How is... She brought up her son, not him, right? Am I missing something here? Rough. Jesus Christ. Damn. I can't keep... All I know is this. She wanted sex. He said no. She then said, son won't be happy with you. Unless you sleep with me, son won't be happy with me. My son doesn't trust your intentions. So he's not going to be happy with you. So basically, your son probably thought that he was going to use you for the bedroom. And he's not using you for the bedroom. So why would... I'm putting way too much energy into that nonsense, man. Bloody hell.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So warm out.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a lot of sun here.
Gino and I arrived to the private island yesterday, and it is so beautiful. It is paradise.
Want to have a drink?
Yes, I do. But something happened this morning that Gino doesn't know about, and I cannot get it out of my mind.
I can scoot a little bit.
It's not in my nature to stay calm, but instead of exploding like I have done in the past, I'm trying to give Gino the benefit of the doubt so I can trust on him, but I have some questions.
Awesome.
So
Nice drink. Gracias.
Baby, I just have to say it. I'm very happy about ourselves as a couple. Bad behavior. I feel love. And I just have to say it. I'm very proud of all the progress we have made so far. And I trust in you. I trust in you even more than before.
That's good.
Because this just something happened. I received a message and I haven't even mentioned it to you. One of your exes sent me a message. She sent like a friend request, and she told me that she wanted to chat with me, and she also told me that you're still communicating and that you have even told her about me. I just ignored it, and I just texted her back like, I don't think we have anything to chat about. I trust Gino. I know that he's not communicating with you. And she was trying to send me another thing. But I blocked her even before she did.
Okay.
She's maybe just jealous. I don't know why. Sometimes exes get crazy. Any other time, I've had like a big explosion. But now I know you, and I really trust you. Why you look at me that way? Are you nervous? I was not expecting this reaction from Gino. His face changed. Something's going on. So you were texting her. Gino, I'm giving you a chance to be honest. Did you text her?
A little bit, yeah, but it didn't mean anything.
So you contacted her. What was the conversation about?
So I think I do know that I wanted to let her know that I've met, the woman of my dreams, so to speak. So.
When did that happen?
Just a little while ago.
No, give me dates.
I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 days ago.
And text her back. I want to see what she was trying to send.
I think I made a big mistake, and I wish I could take it back. It's not gonna be good.
Did you send her naked pictures of me?
Next time on, before the 90 days.
I just want to know if you are even open.
He did what? He did what? He did what? He sent naked pictures of his new woman to his own. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, what? Oh, Listen, you know, you just want to smack him around the head. What's wrong with you? I'm not condoning violence, but you know, you're just like, let me get the slipper or the slide. Well, boy, you want the? Is he okay? Oh, wow, man, the stupidity of some of these people. No. Yo, Gino, come in, man. Listen, I'll come here, Gino, man. Listen, I just want to talk to you real quick, man. Comes up the slipper. Bite to the back of the head. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? You know what he's doing, though? I know what he's doing, though. He's bragging. He's obviously like, look, I got a new woman. She's better than you. I've upgraded my life. Look at her, da-da-da-da. Which therefore means he still has feelings for his past, for his ex. I always knew that there was something interesting about Gino, but at the same time, though, I was also suspicious of her. But I feel like as this episode has gone by, she's now shown me that she really is trying to make it work with him, because she really does have feelings for him, because she trusts him, which is good for her. But now he slipped up. So those trust issues that she had before, oh, they're back now. And to be honest with you, now they're back. They're going to be back for a long time. So really and truly, it's time to exit the relationship, if you ask me, because trying to be with someone that has insecurities that you've triggered, depending on how sensitive that person is, they're going to use that against you for a while. And you don't want that. That's a very uncomfortable position. Yeah, I've been there. And I didn't like it. I'll never go there again, if you dig what I'm saying. But nonetheless, though, which is probably why I could never be with an insecure, sensitive. I definitely could never be with a sensitive woman. Jesus Christ, no way. The things that come out of my mouth, she be crying every day. You know what I'm saying? Listen, by nature, I mean, I insult people by nature, but that's just due to where I'm from. It's not because I'm being mean. It's just a part of who I am. I'm a roaster, you know what I mean? Like, one of those people, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you know, your toe looks like flipping, it depends on the person. It just comes to, you know what I mean? Like, you know, your toe looks like the Grinch today. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to make my point, but it doesn't matter. The fact is, though, Gino, you are a plonker. Simple as that. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the content, subscribe, comment, like, and I'll see you guys down below. Peace.